This one's gonna be a little bit different. Welcome back to Mischief TV. Stop. Go check out themischiefstore.com. Thanks. Austin says go check out the store.
I said homo, not go check out the store, but also go check out the store.
Yes, go do that. Thanks. This is Tristan's mom's Yamaha XJ700. I think. I'm pretty sure that's what this is. And we're gonna work on putting it back together. We actually tore it apart and we're gonna work on flushing the oil out of it, putting new plugs in it. We kind of tore it all apart and needed a lot of work. So we're gonna work on putting it back together. Earlier, we've gone ahead and pulled the plugs. They don't look great, but that's why we went ahead and got new ones. The old ones actually look really bad. So we're gonna go ahead and put new ones in it. We went through the carburetor, adjusted everything, make sure it looks nice and clean. We're going to flush the oil system, and then we got to put the new petcock on the fuel tank, which is MIA at the moment. So once we find that, we should be able to put the tank on and hear it run. So number one on the list is spark plugs, and then flush the oil and see how far we get. You can see the difference in the old plug and the new plug there. Tristan's working on getting number one tight. If you can see, they're all the way down in there. So these are quite a pain. My Suzuki was much easier, but these are still pretty simple. It's a motorcycle, it's not all that hard. While Tristan is putting the rest of the plugs in, you can see he's working on the other one there. We got two more on this side. I'm going to work on flushing the oil system. We got the main plug here at the bottom, right there. And then we've got two adjacent to each other right here on the other side that are on the crankcase. So right now we have those open and the plug shut. So we're gonna flush out the crankcases first, and then we'll flush out the oil pan. So now that we've got the oil cap off, we got a funnel in here. I'm gonna be flushing it with this Valvoline high mileage synthetic. You really don't need to use this when you're doing an oil flush, but it's all I have left for the container. So we're gonna use it, and we'll be putting some Lucas 10W40 oil in it when everything's done and finished. So it should be nice and healthy in the oil department. So let's get to flushing it out. I should be able to just, and then it should start coming out. All right, so kind of stupid realization. There probably has to be oil in the crankcase for it to come out, which means trying to start the bike, and we don't want to do that with the oil we've put in it. So we're gonna pull the plug and put some motorcycle oil in it, and then when we go to crank it here in a little bit, or maybe later on, we'll end up flushing some of that oil out of it and doing it that way. But we're flushing the main part, so we're gonna open this little one right down in here. That guy, that one right there. And then we'll see what it looks like. That is nice and clean. I mean, a little dirty, but that's what we're doing the flush for. Compared to this, which is nasty fuel, nasty oil. I mean, look at the color difference. They're very different here. So this is why we're doing it here. Just let it all drain out. While the oil is draining, Tristan got all the spark plugs in here. So we're gonna try and remember the order that these went in based off the wire length. It could be black on the outside. Yeah, red on the inside. That's what it looks like to me, at least. Let's get them popped on and Tristan's playing Go Fish here, trying to find the drain plug I dropped. It's in there somewhere. But oil's looking nice and clean. You can see it on the end of the magnet every time he pulls it up.
I feel like I hear it over here.
Put both lights in. I don't see any metal or anything in the oil, which is a good sign.
Yeah.
I mean, even though it flushed, it should flush any remnants in the pan. I think we'll just have to find it in a minute.
Like, I'm not even seeing it.
Oh, it's right here.
Right where?
I pulled it out.
Oh.
What the fuck? These are the big plugs that go down here on the bottom of the casing here. Tristan's gonna put that other one in. I'm gonna get this one in. Found the drain plug. I took it out of the pan, I'm just an idiot. And we got to find the screwdriver big enough to get this in here. I think we used an Allen key, actually.
Yeah, they're Allen keys. I think this might be it right here. What do you know?
Oh, look at that. Sometimes things do work.
Yeah, they're nice.
This is pretty nice. It's got the highway bars. It looks like it's got, looks like stock exhaust, but they did cut the baffles really awfully. Instead of cutting the baffles out, they just cut the baffles off.
Gonna be loud as shit.
Yeah. Yeah, we've never heard this thing start, but we've heard it crank. Got it for $500, and that petcock was like $20 or something with shipping and everything. So all in all, not a lot of money for it, and if we can get it running, it's a really nice bike for the price.
Yeah.
All right, we got the drain plug back in it. Now Tristan's going to put that oil in it, and we're gonna go from there. Take a second to appreciate Tristan's taste in socks. Always fantastic.
Always. I spilled.
It's all right. A little spill ain't nothing. Got the oil in it. We got the spark plugs hooked up. There is no gas, so it shouldn't start. If it does, it should only be for a second. I really don't see it starting. And we're gonna try to crank it over, get some of that oil moved. So we haven't done anything with this battery, by the way. It's the same battery that we got it with. It's just been sitting here in this garage. Still have power, and if the odometer is correct, Tristan's right. This bike only has 2,400 miles, which is pretty good. So this would be, that's brake, this is clutch, right?
Yeah.
So
Ready?
Engine run, and then click the button down there, start. Just do that a couple times. I mean, it sounds healthy. Obviously it's not running, but everything seems to do what it's supposed to. The starter still engages. I'm not on the clutch anymore. Oh, well, it shouldn't be doing that. That's interesting. We'll deal with that later. We don't have the petcock yet, and we can't find it. So we've got a little funnel rigged up to the main fuel line to the carburetor. We're gonna dump some fuel down into it, and then Tristan's got a can of starting fluid there. And we're gonna spray it into the carburetors after we prime them and see if this thing will start. We've never heard it start, but as far as we can tell, it should. So let's give it a go.
Ready?
Yep. Now we're gonna prime those carburetors a couple times. Not start it, but get cranked over to filling those bowls up because we did put them on there dry. So could be missing a vacuum line, Tristan, but we'll get it going and see what it sounds like. Moment of truth, we put fuel in it, so
You gotta spray some in there first.
yep. Try to get it in all of them. Welcome to having a motorcycle, Tristan.
Alright. Okay, that's good enough.
Yeah, let's. Okay, as you crank it, spin the gas down a little bit. Oh, she's trying. You can hear her. Keep it alive. Oh, it was almost there. You might have to keep spraying it to keep it alive. There's also not a lot of fuel.
Yeah. Want to add a
But
little bit more fuel to it?
It's going. She's got life.
Put more fuel in it. Little.
Yeah, it's just not quite happy. All right, you guys are back on the tripod. I'm going to steadily feed fuel and starting fluid into it, and Tristan's gonna crank it and hopefully get this thing started. Just dripping a bit of fuel out of the carburetor bowl, but I think it's just because we didn't get one of the screws all the way tight. So yeah, let's go. Damn, I'm just knocking everything off this chair. All right, clutch in. It's a goofy two-hand job.
Ready?
Go for it.
Stop spraying.
Oh, we're dumping.
Oh yeah, they are.
Something in that carburetor is not happy yet. We dumped fuel out of carburetors here and here, which, I mean, the idle screw was awful. I wonder if something's wrong with that, or if these carburetors are just holding way too much fuel now. I mean, we took them apart and cleaned them, but we didn't really adjust them any. So, might try that. Go for it.
Okay, this is starting fluid. Alright, ready?
Yep. Battery's dead.
Right there's a base plate, and then it disconnects where the bearing goes around it.
They're trying to get the steering shaft back in. I've been taking the carburetor apart, took this top part apart. Cylinder seems to be doing okay, but we noticed that the two different cylinders are different, so hopefully we can get it tuned right and get both of them working in union. Still should be fine. They seem to be falling at the same pace, so I'm going to fix the leak on the carburetor bowls by taking them off and resealing them, and then we're probably going to try to crank it over again. We found the petcock, so we just got to get another bolt and mount everything together. And we're back with new bolts for the petcock. So we have the new petcock here. Slides on, same off and on fuel valve. Actually, this is a better one than the other one. And then we've got the old, I'm guessing, fuel gauge, fuel pump, or off-brand fuel gauge. I don't know, it's got a wire on it, so I'm kind of pushing towards fuel pump maybe, but it's not looking like a fuel pump, so I don't really know. But we got new bolts for all these, so I'm gonna get them bolted in, and then we'll work on getting tank mounted. You might notice our table here looks pretty familiar. I'm gonna thread lock all these bolts, so they'll be thread locked like that. I got thread lock on them. I'm gonna not use those two. We're gonna use the two longer ones, the two short ones. Get them in, put in, and then we'll mount the tank. Now that we've got the bolts on there, you can see the two new ones here. I had to reuse the old one here. Ignore the sandwich of washers that you definitely should not do. Don't do as we do. Learn from it. Get a bolt that works. We couldn't get ours to work. It's too weird of an angle. But then we got a new one over here, and it's nice and tight. This one's tight too. So now we're gonna put it on the bike. All right, we got the carburetor back on. The tank is hooked up. We got the hose hooked up to the petcock there. I figured the angle over here would be easier to see it from. Tristan's putting fuel on it, and if we have any leak, we'll be able to see it from this side as he fills it up. And honestly, I'm not really seeing anything. Obviously, we haven't started it, but just put a little bit in it. Yeah, that's probably fine. Alright, and if we got the right hose hooked up, which I'm pretty sure that we do, we should be able to turn this petcock to fuel and start it up. Granted, the battery's charged. Little starting fluid. Tristan's gonna go for start here. Let's see if it does anything. Adjusting the idle mixture a little bit, but I don't see any leaks from the carburetor. Obviously, we're not pushing a lot of fuel yet. I don't know if we hooked up the right line or... Oh, that's not good. Don't do what we do. We took this off earlier, I did, and didn't realize they were touching each other. No bueno. All right, now that we've got them safely taped off so they're not gonna spark and catch fire while we're, you know, literally putting gas in the bike. We're gonna go to crank it again. We've set the petcock to prime, so hopefully it'll prime everything and use what little bit of fuel we have, because I know it's probably registering as a reserve tank. So let's try it again. Attempt number 2, making sure we're not catching on fire.
Ready?
Yep. Yeah. Oh yeah, she's getting fuel.
All right, I'm gonna set the petcock.
And I don't, well,
We're leaking a little bit.
At the bowl. There's that starting fluid. Might be fuel.
Nope.
Well, we had it, but what did I say? We'd see the leak, and there it is coming out of that bolt. So, gotta take the tank back off. It's gonna be fun now that it's full of gas. So the verdict is, the carb is a lot happier, but the fuel petcock is very angry and leaking. Maybe because of my hamburger of crushed nuts, and I don't know, that could be the problem. Or it could be because we didn't put a gasket on it. But we're gonna try to fix it. I don't know what video this is going in or why the light is having a seizure at the moment, but
It's because the LED's up there.
we're gonna put the intake on the bird. Tristan got the wall of gasket, You can see it there and on the back. So we're gonna set the intake on it and hopefully never take it off again. All right, I'm gonna try to man the camera and help Tristan here. You guys might get cut a couple times. It looks pretty lined up. You might have to go back a little bit.
I think we're up. I think we are in. Go grab me some bolts real quick.
Yeah, it looks lined up.
Like this back bolt's going in, no problem. It's touching.
Yeah, Tristan just made a really good point. We did set that first try. That is kind of an achievement. Yay! All 4 corners are in. We're gonna put the rest of them in and get them tightened. Tristan's going through and doing a final check to make sure they're all tight, but as far as everything else goes, the intake's on and tight. And it should be sealed in a couple hours, although we'll let it set overnight before we do anything to it at least. But
Well, I guess while we're here, you want to finish getting the intake back together and get the bolts back into the fuel rails?
yeah, we can. We'll just have to get a hose for that. Run to the parts store and get a hose. We found a hose that had a minor hole in it, although it was about that long, so it's all right. It'd be cheap.
Won't be bad.
No, not at all. So yeah, we can get that on, and then shouldn't be too much more for the intake other than the fuel rail in the back. And are you talking about getting those on?
Huh?
The ones way back there? You want to get those on now? Or are you talking about the ones here?
Oh, no, there's just bolts that go in these holes right
Okay,
here.
yeah, we can
That
get those lined up.
Just hold it in place.
We're so smart. All 4 bolts that we needed for this were already in a bag that we put to the side months ago, and we took this apart. It's almost like we knew we were going to be putting it back together. It's really been quite a while. Shh. Tristan made an oopsies. You want to tell him what you told me?
JB weld the top of the bolt back in?
Yeah, Tristan might have broken it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, no,
But like, it's still
it's
tight.
solid, yeah. We honestly might just JB weld it and
I think I'm going to keep it like that if it's tight.
yeah, I mean it's
Later on,
tight.
just drill that bolt out.
It was going too well.
It still went really great.
Yeah, no, we still did that first try. I'm still very proud of us. And this is more progress, like look-wise, than we've had in a while. So, yay!
The motor's starting to look like a motor again.
Yeah, not just half a block. Yikes. Well, we're back. I brought the little gas tank up. We got it hooked on and we just put gas in it, so there's fuel pre-fed. It is just a straight gravity tank. There's no vacuum on it. So the carb is going to be a little bit unhappy, but it can blow me. I don't really care. We still got to Dremel out that petcock a little bit, but other than that, the bike, and put the turn signals on. We got to put the new lights on here, but other than that, there's not much left. All right, with this little tank, we'll be able to see if the carb is leaking or see if there's any fuel coming out of the bottom. We'll also be able to get it run and see if it shifts, make sure it does everything it's supposed to without screwing with that tank. We still got to Dremel a little bit, so, I mean, battery's still good. That says something. Go ahead. The good old starty fluid. Ready? Come on.
A little bit on the side. Battery.
Well, the battery died, so now we have to move the lawnmower so we can get the bike out. It's a process,
Yes.
but we'll catch you when the battery is charged.
3 hours later.
All right, we got one bike charging and we got another one fixed. Wow, it started first try. It died, but it started first try. That's impressive. Yeah, we got it nice and tight. You can see the difference here, even when Tristan's on it. It's doing so much better. If you guys watched the last video, we got the back tire on it. The choke or the carb may not be happy. It did sit for quite a while, but yeah, we might drive this today. Well, it's moving. I don't notice anything with the chain. I don't hear anything. I guess don't hit your mom's bike and have fun. I told you we don't need back brakes. You just need to be really good with your front ones. It's idling on its own. It's doing really well.
It's in neutral right now.
Yay! Kristen just told me I should be recording in case the bike blows up. So we're gonna try to start it with it jump to the truck so we can charge that battery up. I think it'll start all right. We might need the starting fluid. It might have enough in it already. We're about to find out. Still sounds kind of dead. We let it charge for about 15 minutes probably. Still sounds kind of dead. No back brakes, and we're noticing a weird little burny smell, but we don't know if it's from the bike or if it's from... It might just be that motor. It might just be the smell of that single motor. It's been a while since we've actually played with this thing.
Notice anything?
No. It seems to ride fine. Still sounds like a single cylinder. All right, we're refilled and in neutral. Time to see what this thing's got. It just needs a couple happy starts. It's been cold. Same thing with that bike over there. It's gonna take some happy starts.
Oh yeah, it already smells so much better.
It just needed more gas. I bet it was low. I guess see what she's got. Bro, the start's headed straight towards me. What do you think?
He went. Going back.
Told you we don't need back brakes. The kids need back brakes, but us adults, we do not. All right, Tristan, what'd you do? Now we got a helicopter. All right, we've let it charge for quite a bit longer now. Let's see if it does anything. Ready? Oh. You're gonna have to keep it alive.
It does not want to stay alive. As soon as
Well, we're out of gas, Tristan.
that would be life.
Yeah, that would be. We're already out of gas. You guys have gone vertical because I forgot the tripod. So, yeah, we're gonna try to start it.
Thanks on.
Ready?
Ready?
You have to keep it alive.
I'm trying. I'm giving it throttle. It's not doing nothing.
Just a little bit.
As soon as I let go.
Don't crank it. Just keep it like a little tilted so it's continuously sucking fuel. Ready?
Yep.
Even if you keep it turned a little bit, it's dying.
That's what it did right then.
Ready?
Yep, I'll switch you.
It's trying.
Who wants to?
Look who finally decided to show up. Penguin's finally here. Oh, where'd that hoodie come from, I wonder? That's a really nice hoodie. Come on, Molly. Come on. What, baby? She's on a mission somewhere. It's so nice to see that thing ripping again. It's been so long since we've been able to ride it. Molly. At this point in the video, I honestly don't know where we're going to be when this video goes live. We're going to rip the pit bike again because it's working. The bike needs the petcock drilled out a little bit more on the little tank. It works pretty good, but it needs a battery. So we're probably going to end up putting a battery in it, or we're going to charge that battery next time we're up here. It's getting really close. hey guys, thank you guys for watching all of the part 1 video of the XJ700. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. You guys might be wondering what I'm working on right now. Might be curious. Well, I'm not going to tell you. You're going to have to stay tuned to the channel and figure out what these go on and watch for the next couple of videos. Part 2 for the bike is coming really soon. I hope you guys all enjoyed. There's lots and lots of big things coming, so please stay tuned to go check out the store at themischiefstore.com. And yeah, we'll see you guys all very, very, very soon.